welcome to another video on Bits and Bobs. Today I am going to be showing you this, well, I think it's a quick furnace. It smells things quite quickly. I don't really know where to start, but if you want to make it so only this little bit up here is showing above ground, you're going to have to dig down a little bit. If you want to have it like this, you've got to create a platform quite high, but a couple of blocks up. To be precise, it will have to be 5 blocks high. On the 5th block you would do the platform. So to start off with, you need to place a chest here. Count 3 blocks and then do double chest here and put another chest here. Below the first chest, you need to do 1 hopper and then a whole row of hoppers here. A couple of blocks long. The longer, I think, the faster. But then you have to have them all going into furnaces. And then, under the second chest, you need to you have to have 2 blocks down with your hoppers, and then have another row of rails. Oh, and by the way, yeah, on top of the hoppers you need rails. Powered rails. They have to be powered, of course. You need a row of rails, and then all these hoppers pointing into the furnaces. So, just let me label the chests. Input. Oh. And then that's the input chest, and this is the fuel chest. And then this one is output. So yeah, you've done that now. You need to have hoppers, not hoppers, some rails going underneath these furnaces powered. Then you need to have an ice with sign on a block. And then you need to have this tube here that you can put water in the middle and then salt sand underneath, so it's a bubble elevator. And it'll come up here above the input chest where there will be 2 hoppers, so it needs to come above those 2 hoppers. And then, as soon as it comes across, it should deposit some, any of your cooked things in there. I'm cooking potatoes at the moment. And then it'll drop down onto some rails which you now need to place. And they'll come along here and back around. Oh yeah, at the end of each rail you'll need to have a block. So it goes back, forth, etc. And I think that should be it. So I'm just going to look in this chest and see how many patatas we've got cooking. You see, that's just gone in as the minecart's gone over, and it's just dropped down. But let me show you something quite funny if you don't have that block on the top. Just watch how high the minecart goes. Oh, it's already been. Let me show you again when it comes back around. Oh, it doesn't go that high. But yeah, last time it went really high. But yeah, that's that. So, in the input you would put the thing that you want to cook. So I'm going to get some patatas. Yeah, that's what I call potatoes, patatas. I'm going to put them in there. You see? They're going down as the minecart with hopper in comes underneath the hopper, it gets filled. And then you see the potatoes go down, they go into there, they go into the furnaces. Then that one, this minecart with hopper, is the fuel one. So if we put some fuel, we don't have much fuel, just let me get some chocolate. You can put any bit of fuel in it. You don't have to cook patatas either. But if I put all this in, you'd see this minecart with hopper. You see, it gets some coal. This puts it in the furnace, so the furnace can keep going. Then you see that one, it has some charcoal in it for some reason, but it also has those cooked patatas, if you saw. Every now and again charcoal escapes in there, but you see, that's all the potatoes we've been cooking over that time. So yeah, that is your furnace like cooker thing. And you can obviously tidy it up and things, but yeah, you're gonna need 3 minecarts with hoppers just constantly going. You can't really turn it off unless like you, well, I've used like my source to power this as a lever, so if I flick it off I can turn it off actually, but if you use something else you can't really turn it off. Yeah, now you shouldn't get any more patatas in there. But if your patatas are still cooking in there, you might want to leave this one on. Yeah, to get them started again, you just have to nudge them. But yeah, you might, if you've still got some patatas cooking, which I have, you might want to just leave that running so it gets them all. Because yeah, the patatas are still cooking. Oh, I wonder watch this go out there. So yeah, that is the end of this episode. I'm just going to turn them all back on now.